Hello there, confidence community. How's it going? This is You're Not Too Old and It's Never Too Late. I can't wait to get into this inspiring, motivational message with you all today. If you know me or if you don't, I am Amy Colombo, a transformative emotional mastery coach, board certified nurse coach, and single mother to three boys, living my best life here in New Jersey at age 48. This message is really near and dear to my heart because I awakened from unconsciousness and a chronic state of anger at age 42 and decided that I was going to make a really big change and asked myself an amazing question. It just came to me. I was like, I've lived half my life. How do I want to move forward and live the other half? And that changed everything for me. Drop any questions, comments. I love it when you guys engage and get some value out of here. And I always love to know what your greatest takeaway is. This particular topic came to me from an amazing client of mine. Most of the women that come to me, I work with women of all ages from 20s to 70s, but the majority of my clients are in their 50s and 60s. Believe it or not, that's just who is attracted to me, who is coming in. So it is truly inspiring to witness individuals embracing new ventures and passions later in life. Today, I want to share insights on how making positive changes as we age can lead to better health, wellness, and life satisfaction. So, as the title states, you are never too old and it is never too late. We've all heard that saying, it's never too late to learn to read. I always remember that as a kid, those commercials on TV promoting reading. Well, this can be applied to anything. This can be applied to falling in love, making a big change in a relationship, starting a business, as I am coaching many new entrepreneurs and nurse coaches. This can apply to reconnecting in an estranged relationship. If you've been estranged for years, you can make a change. It is never too late. I'm going to start off with our average lifespan. I was spot on when I was 42 and said I had lived half my life. According to statistics, the average lifespan for a woman in the USA is 81. The average lifespan for a man in the USA is 76. So by age 41, averages, now a lot of people are living to their hundreds. But according to averages, by the time we're 41 as women, we've lived half our lives. By the time we're 61, we've lived 3/4 of our life. And instead of saying, my time has passed, I don't have enough time, that ship has sailed, it's too late, what if you grabbed hold of that time that you had left and truly decided that you were going to make it count, that it was that worth it to you, that your health, your well-being, your happiness means something to you, and that expending time and energy on it, the time and energy that you have left, is a worthy way to spend your time. As nurses, I know there's so many nurses and nurse coaches. I love Erickson and his stages of development. In midlife, age 45 to 64, we are in the stage of psychosocial development called middle adulthood, called generativity versus stagnation. This emphasizes the importance of contributing to society and guiding future generations. Engaging in new ventures aligns fully with this stage, fostering a sense of purpose. We're all about leaving a legacy. This is when people start businesses. More than 50% of entrepreneurs are age 50 and up. So it's about 54% of entrepreneurs in the USA that are age 50 and older, because we're in this stage of development. Just like I experienced, I felt that midlife brings on this tap on the shoulder, and it's the universe saying, hey, shed those masks. Stop giving a crap what everybody thinks of you. Put down your armor, put down your shields. You don't have much time left. Make it count. Be you, be the authentic you. Go out and help someone, serve through your gifts and your talents. That's what you were created for. And stop trying to please and impress and make yourself small and hold yourself back in fear of what others will think or say. Break free. That quote by Brene Brown, which I misquoted, by the way. That's not the quote at all, but that's my interpretation of her quote. That quote really tugged at my heartstrings at age 42. And it's true because of this stage of development that we're in. So late adulthood, age 65 and older, we are in something called integrity versus despair. I know some people in this stage that are in the despair, personally, in my family, women around me. And it's very sad to see when you're reflecting on your life and you're looking back, and you can either have a generalized feeling of, I lived a good life. I lived a wholehearted life, gave it my all. I did my best. I'm proud of what I did, what I tried, what I didn't do. And there can be a sense of integrity there, or a big sense of regret and loss and missed opportunity. And that's where the despair can come in. But at any stage, at either stage, deciding to make a positive change, like the ones that I talked about, or even crossing off bucket list items, taking trips that your heart has always desired to take, or going skydiving. These are things that are worthwhile and worthy because you're still alive. You're not dead yet, and you still have life to live. As long as you have breath in your bones and you're able-bodied, you might say, why would I? But I want to say, why would you not? Why would you not? And just ask yourself that question. Whatever it is, if there's something you're holding yourself back from doing because it's too old or it's too late, just ask yourself, well, why wouldn't I do that? That's a different question. The health and wellness benefits of positive change. So making positive changes at any age, but especially in older age, offer amazing benefits. And they include enhanced cognitive function. Activities like reading, social interactions, sports, volunteerism can increase cognitive reserve, making the brain more resilient to age-related decline. So get out there with your friends. Go play pickleball every Friday. I was thinking of specifically some of my family members that are really living life in older age and just about approaching age 70. Women in my container, they're starting businesses. They're moving across the country. They are helping people in an aligned way. They are breaking the mold. They are breaking the barriers. They're not doing what is societally normal or expected of them. What is societally normal and expected is not always for you and is not always healthy and well. So making positive lifestyle changes, enhanced cognitive function, improved physical health, regular exercise, such as strength training, has been linked to better sleep quality. And for us women, we know that that helps our bones as well, which are losing strength in older age. Increased social connectivity, staying socially active by participating in community events, joining clubs, or volunteering can lead to a higher life satisfaction. If you read the book or watched the docuseries on Netflix about the blue zones. The blue zones are these places where people have these unusually large, higher than normal lifespans, average of living to about 100. And they're all over the world. And they did these studies on what connected all of them. And one of them was a community-based way of living in every one of these areas. So socialization is so important. And loneliness is really an epidemic at this point, even though we're more socially connected than ever through forms like social media, people are feeling lonelier than ever. And that can lead to depression, anxiety, and an overall general feeling of exactly that despair that we're talking about, that regret. Like, why would I bother? And then better emotional well-being, positive lifestyle changes, including maintaining enriching relationships, engaging in enjoyable activities, starting a nurse coaching business, can lead to improved mental health. When we have something that we're passionate about, something that lights us up, something to look forward to, when we are contributing to society, especially the women that I work with, the nurse coaches, 100% of the population that I work with are all purpose driven and purpose driven to serve. And what they're doing in building what we're doing and building these businesses is we are deciding to really take that purpose and get self enjoyment, fulfillment, and contentment from it by doing it in a way that is aligned fully with who we are. So, whether you decide to do this, like some of my clients at age 28, which I admire my young clients so much, just the thought of them doing this transformative work at such a young age just makes me think how they are impacting their children, their clients, their entire networks. They are impacting the world starting from a younger age, and that's amazing. But if you're 70 and you're doing this, like several of my clients are, that is so inspiring when you're breaking free and doing something that the masses are generally not doing. Those messages, whether they're overt or covert, your time is up, you're done, you're too old to do that. You're going against the grain and you're saying, look at me, I still have time left. I still have something to offer. I have this passion. It's a great time too, because a lot of the women that I'm working with in this age range, well, a lot of them are still working, but some of them are retired and have chosen to step out of the bedside. But they all want to stay active. And we all know and have heard of people coming out of retirement that stop working and they end up back in the workforce because they want something that is giving them a sense of pride, enjoyment, self-fulfillment. You're never too old and it's never too late. This can only benefit you and everyone around you to make these positive changes, to contribute in this way, to fall in love, to start a business, to get out there every Friday and play pickleball, to join a gym, to volunteer at your church. Your life's wisdom is gold. It's an asset. It's not a disability. And I think that a lot of people in older age are thinking of themselves in that way. Like, I'm not hip enough. I don't know the lingo. I don't know what's happening these days. I suck at tech, this technological world we live in. What if you thought of your life experience and your wisdom as something to offer, as something people needed to know about, as something that was a gift, because it is. Pursuing new interests, setting and achieving personal goals, and engaging in meaningful activities can provide a sense of purpose. Statistical highlights: age is just a number. Entrepreneurship in the USA, 54% of new businesses are created from people age 50 and up. And it actually goes hand in hand with those psychosocial stages of development, with where we're at. Our prefrontal cortexes are completely evolved. We have had some life experience under our belt. We've made tons of mistakes and we've learned so much. Let's do this thing. Let's start this business. It's now or it's never, right? So let's go ahead and do it. So that makes sense to me why entrepreneurs are older. And millionaires, the average age of the millionaire in the US is approximately 57, highlighting that wealth accumulation often results from years of consistent saving, investing, and career advancement. So there are amazing things that are happening in older age, such as wealth accumulation, wisdom, knowledge, a little less giving a shit about what everybody else is thinking and saying. Naturally, as we age, these things are on our side and in our favor to make changes and to start something new. Inspiring stories, achievements know no age. Mary Opal Wallinen is a pioneering American nurse who made significant contributions to gerontological nursing well into her later years. Even after retirement, she continued to work in elder care research and was inducted into the American Nurses Hall of Fame in 1996 at the age of 86. Happened to meet a nurse at Costco about a year ago. She sat across from me, very outgoing. She happened to be a nurse. We had a conversation. She was in her 70s, and she was telling me how she travels from where we live in New Jersey all the way to New York City once a month and meets up with these colleagues of hers in nursing. She had a master's in nursing and she was still very active and very energetic. And it was very inspiring to sit and speak with her. Some of my clients right now, every single round of Confidence Through Emotional Mastery, which I believe I'm on my 8th round, every single round, I've had one woman, one nurse coach in her 60s. And this is my first round that one is 69 and one is 70. And it's very inspiring to be in their presence. And they don't even know how inspiring they are to the rest of us. And they're not seeing it in that way. If you don't think that your wisdom, your knowledge, what you have to offer at any age is valuable, you are mistaken. You never know how you are impacting someone, and you never will know all the positive impacts that you're making just by showing up and being present. You never know what kind of a positive impact your presence is making on another human being. Your age, your wisdom, who you are, and everything that has happened up until now is a gift. And that is what you're doing in creating a business at this point. You are becoming authentic in who you truly are so that your people, your real people, can come in and you can help them. Other inspiring stories of people that made big accomplishments in older age. Florence, also known as Flo Myler, began her athletics career at age 60 in track and field and has since set at least 35 world records in events like pole vault, high jump, hurdles, and hammer throw. Olga Telko started track and field at age 77 and held over 30 world records in her age group, continuing to set records into her 90s. Ati Mangama, at age 73, gave birth to twin girls through in vitro fertilization, became the world's oldest mother. Manette Bailey, at age 102, completed a skydive from 13,000 feet up in the air, 102 years old, setting a new age world record and raising funds for charity. And Sean Elliott, very famous NBA player, had a very famous NBA career. When he retired, he went to college and graduated with a degree at age 54. So it's never too late to read. It's never too late to learn and go back to school. In my coaching practice, I've had the privilege of working with women, particularly those in their 50s and beyond, who are embracing new challenges every day, whether it's starting a coaching practice, engaging in volunteerism, pursuing personal passions, deciding to break free of lifelong pleasing and perfectionism and putting on those masks. This is real work. The rewiring of the brain has been proven that it happens and it's possible. So if you don't think change is possible, science has proved you wrong. Neuroplasticity is possible. Science has proven it. It takes time. It takes 3 months to 2 years. These women are leading the charge in redefining what it means to age gracefully and purposefully. One other thing I want to make mention to that comes up when I think of this, because it's come up for me personally in my own healing journey, and it's come up for many of the women in my container. There's this sense of regret when we actually do make positive changes and go on this healing journey as mothers. We have this realization of how we did it wrong and all the mistakes that we made. And oh my gosh, what did I do to my kids? And is it too late? So whenever a woman brings in a real sense of guilt and shame that it's too late, it's because she's avoiding feeling the grief and the pain of the mistakes she made, what can't be changed, and what can't be taken back. So I want to be clear that when we're doing our healing work, it takes bravery and courage to go back there, to look at it from a place of, okay, I'm going to drop into this and I'm going to feel this grief and pain because it's why I'm stuck in guilt. So if you're like stuck in guilt and you can't let something go that you've done, It's because you haven't given yourself permission to truly drop in, feel the grief and pain and shame, to release it and forgive yourself for those mistakes. So it's nobody else's forgiveness that you need for the mistakes that you made. It's actually your own. It's never too late to do this healing work. And it's never too late to change your relationship with your kids, even if they're adults, even if you're in an estrangement. What I want to do is I want to just bring you through this. If your mother or father came to you today at your age and said, hey, I've been doing a lot of thinking about the way that I parented you back then. And part of me feels regretful. And I imagine that there were times that were hard for you, downright painful. I just want you to know I love you and I'm here for you. And if ever you want to talk about this, I'm open to a conversation, not to defend myself, not to explain myself, but just to listen and see and hear you and what it was like for you to go through that being my child. If you ever want to talk about that, I'm here. And from the bottom of my heart, I want you to know that I'm sorry and I love you. Now, just imagine your mother or father said that to you right here and right now at age 40, 50, 60, 70. That can shift a lot of things inside you and in the dynamic between you two. So if you are moving through in your parenthood, your healing journey, and you're making changes and your kids are teenagers, your kids are in their 20s, your kids are adults, just know that it's never too late to make a change. Can we go back and change what we did 10, 20 years ago? No, we can't. We need to grieve what happened, forgive, and amend by making a change now, by being the change now. And if you think that it's too late to make a change now, that, my friend, I will tell you, is not true and is a mistake. You can change from this moment on, and it will impact your life in a positive way, and it will impact those around you. And I think it's worth it. How about you? So in conclusion, your time is now. It's now or never. What are you waiting for? The narrative that aging limits potential is outdated and it's just untrue. There's so many reasons why making a change and starting something new is for you in older age. So many more pros than cons. Age is a testament to experience, resilience, and continued contribution. I encourage each of you to reflect on your own aspirations and consider how you might embrace new opportunities, contributing to society and enriching your own lives through service and love to yourself and to your people. This could be your family, this could be your clients, this could be your coworkers. Remember, it's never too late and you're not too old to pursue a passion or to make a positive change. I created a couple of mantras, affirmations for you to take away with you. My wisdom and life experience is a gift. I have something to offer. I belong in every room I walk in. I can make an impact. It's never too late to make a positive change. I'm making the time I have left count. I'm aging gracefully and graciously. I'm a work in progress till the day I die. We're always growing, learning, healing, and moving forward. If today's message was inspiring, if today's message was exactly what you needed to hear, then I want to encourage you right here and right now to make a commitment to yourself to make a change. And if you want and need support for this journey ahead of making a change, maybe it's rewiring those old beliefs and creating a whole new story, which is possible. Maybe it's moving forward on that venture, that passion, that purpose-filled mission coaching practice that you want to start. Maybe it's you want to just open up to what's possible in retirement and beyond. Whatever it is, I would love to be your coach. And I want to invite you on a clarity call with me where we can explore where you're at, exactly where you want to go, and what it would look like to work together in a one-to-one container. I have one more spot open for April. One just got taken today. I'm so excited to work with this amazing nurse coach. And I will have two more spots opening for May, in addition to my group confidence coaching program, Confidence Through Emotional Mastery. I will be launching and doing another group in May. So click the link, drop the word clarity, and get on a clarity call with me because you have life left and don't you want to make it count? All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me today.